From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. Canada's latest jobs numbers show a falling unemployment rate as the economy added 88,000 jobs in May. BMO economist Benjamin Reitzes says Statistics Canada's data should silence the recession crowd. He says the numbers show Canada's economy remains resilient in the face of U.S. trade pressures and the energy price shock from the Iran war. Meanwhile, a leading economist warns crying recession when the data doesn't back it up can water down valid concerns about the economy. The C.D. Howe Institute's Business Cycle Council is the traditional arbiter of whether Canada is in a recession. The council says it's currently too soon to tell, and co-chair Steve Ambler urges the government's critics to avoid using the R word to make their points.
If you want to construct a narrative saying we're not doing very well, you can do so. But once again, this is my own personal opinion that trying to build the narrative on the basis of the R word or the TR, technical recession expression, actually just weakens the argument.
The federal Conservatives describe Canada's economy as being in full-blown recession, and they blame the Liberal government. One of the federal Liberals' flagship affordability measures has begun landing in the bank accounts of eligible Canadians. Prime Minister Mark Carney says about 12 million Canadians received the Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit.
It's a significant amount of money, checks up to $533 today for a family of four, to help with the pressures on cost of living.
Today's one-time top-up payment is worth 50% of a household's annual benefit, and regular quarterly payouts will increase by 25% for the next 5 years. The rabbi at a Montreal synagogue targeted by an overnight arson attempt says the attack should be a rallying call against anti-Semitism. She says it's not the first time her temple's been targeted, and she wants society to take anti-Semitism more seriously. A 38-year-old suspect faces charges, but it does not appear he'll be charged with a hate crime. Canadian business owners are desperately looking for certainty on a potential U.S. trade deal. But corporate leaders disagree on how best to get a deal that still lets most Canadian goods flow to the U.S. tariff-free. The co-creator of CBC's canceled series Small Achievable Goals says the menopause comedy still has some life left in it. Jennifer Whalen says she would be interested in writing more about her character's navigation of middle-age hormonal shifts alongside a similarly upended colleague. She says she's proud of what the show did, but is unclear why CBC did not renew it.
I have heard other people say their show maybe is a little niche. I would argue that, women are 51% of the population. So as niches go, it's rather large.
The CBC confirmed the cancellation last month, saying the show focused on a very specific subject matter. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles continue their fight for a playoff spot when they open a 3-game series tonight in Toronto. Both teams are a half game out of an American League wildcard spot. In the CFL, the Calgary Stampeders host the Winnipeg Blue Bombers tonight. The status of Vegas Golden Knights defenseman Braden McNabb is unclear for the rest of the Stanley Cup. He left last night's Game 2 in the first period after being hit by a slap shot. Montreal Canadiens captain Nick Suzuki and sniper Cole Caulfield have some new hardware. Caulfield claimed the Lady Byng Trophy for sportsmanship and skill, while Suzuki won the Selke Trophy as the NHL's top defensive forward.
It's cool to share that experience with him, and we've been through a lot together, and just another thing that we get to share.
The pair officially received their awards last month during a surprise locker room celebration during the heat of the playoffs. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.